Hello, OJ here, and welcome to Season 2. The Azure Dragon season has started yesterday. Now I'll be making a video to top decks that you can use right now to get to Pro Tier. Now as you can see, I do have 3 of my accounts already, or my 3 accounts in Pro Tier 9. I haven't played that much, but it was really easy with the decks that I'm about to show you. Now, for those who are wondering, I did upload earlier today, but the quality somehow downscaled super bad, so I'm gonna redo everything. Now, let's get to it. Let's get out the spreadsheet. Alright. So these are all the decks that I'm gonna show you today. Now the red squares are battle decks, and I can't really give you a proper guide or like a layout of the battle decks because they kind of always adapt to your opponent. You kind of play as you go with the battle decks. Furthermore, let's talk about the league decks, because those have a general structure that you can like kind of build, and I can kind of explain to you how to build those. But again, I will be uploading a video the next few days going over each of those, or videos going over each and every single one of these decks, so you know how to build every single one and play with every single one now. So let's start with the first one. This is a White Tiger based builds. Now I've seen a lot of people playing the Guardians, or multiple Guardians in one deck. I'm not a big fan of playing multiple Guardians because of the fact that if you get like both to 7 pips and you get them again, you're forced to place down a second one, which basically makes them useless. So not a big fan of that. Just stick to like one Guardian and you're good. As a rule of thumb, so you can see here, I did play an explosive deck with my White Tiger. I do like them the most. I don't know, you can play whatever you want to. This is just what worked for me. You can also, like, you see this is like the base deck, and then these two are the sub dice. So you can sub like these out for these. So if you don't have iron dice on a high level, but you have like a class 9 holy sword, you can also put a holy sword in the corner and in here, and or put like, you know, rebirths in here and just play with that. Also invincible dice works instead of rebirth, and then you just kind of play without explosive. Now, the next one, I've already made a video about this. I really enjoy this deck. It's a lot of fun, and basically, Explosive and Rebirth are like the best 1-pip dice, in my opinion. They're like super useful 1-pips, right? Like, it used to be Shield and Invincible. Those were like really good 1-pip dice to combine. Now, I think the best thing to combine is Rebirth Explosive. That's why I do play a lot with those two. I'm a huge fan of them, and I basically play with the snipers in the corner, the berserkers to control the other corners, and then the Azure Dragon in the middle. You can sub out the Azure Dragon for the soul dice, that works too. And yeah. The next one is the level up dice. Now level up is basically like a hit or miss. You either get first place or you just lose in the first few rounds because you can't get set up properly. Like, level up doesn't really lose many games. It's super strong. And again, you can pair this with Azure Dragon because the opponent has to go through all your shields first, destroying all the dice, and then your Azure Dragon kind of gets charged automatically and does a lot of damage. You can replace Azure Dragon with Soul again, or you can use Azure Dragon with light dice just to make this more dangerous. But I do like Lunar, if you have it. The next one is a GE Sniper, really simple. Now this obviously gets countered by Explosive, but this beats Level Up. Level Up, if you get this like set up, beats every single thing in the game. But you could beat this deck with a GE Sniper. However, this loses really hard to Explosives. Therefore, I put as a sub, you can also use Barrier. So you do like a barrier shield combo instead of this. It would look a lot different, but just saying, put this in for invincible if you're like facing a lot of explosives and you really want to use this deck. Otherwise, against explosives, you can just use level up dice. And then last but not least, I haven't used this one personally, but I do see this a lot and I do think it's a really good deck. And that is Hell Mighty Wind. Now Mighty Wind, because it's the fastest attack speed dice in the game, and we can, yeah. We have to wait 5 seconds though, because they nerfed that from 4 seconds to 5. And then because of everything dying really fast around you, and it's placed around the center, and you have a lot of shields, you can also fill in the second carry dice with an Azure Dragon or a Soul. Also, a Holy Arrow could work, but that would be a lot different. That would look like, you'd put like the Holy Arrow in here, and in here maybe, and it would be, yeah, it would be a bit different. But yeah, that's basically it. These are 5 decks you can use to play league matches, and these are the 2 battle decks that I've used to grind. Now, I didn't put any vision decks because I don't have vision. I only have it on class 7 now. Because of each Pro Tier 9 I could choose it. So I'm afraid I can't make any vision guides, but once I get better at vision, or once I unlock it and maybe get class 8 on it, I can make some videos on it, and then I'll make like dedicated vision videos. But right now I'm going to be uploading 5 more videos where I showcase each of these decks and how to play them, roughly how to go into them, and then maybe I'll upload 1 more for this. But right now it's more like I've already have a time video, so you can go check that out if you want to play battle. And yeah, that is all. I hope you learned something, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, peace.
Again.